Welcome back. It certainly was a stunning development after being told now or never on a vote for a health care vote. That vote is canceled at the 11th hour. Major story today. There just were not enough Republican votes to get the bill through the House. And one of those no votes was from Ohio Congressman Warren Davidson, who represents Butler County and people in 5 other counties. I spoke with him just minutes after it was announced that the vote was canceled. What was the major hurdle to get you to a yes vote on this bill?
Fundamentally, I needed to see a path to lower costs for families. And, I felt optimistic that we were on that path. We stopped short of being able to do it in the law itself. But we did get some commitments from the president and from Secretary Price that I think had a lot of people, including me, wanting to find a way to vote yes. But what became obvious as this process was going on is we started losing people, from the left side of the party that felt like their features that they liked about Obamacare were that there was a central planner and there was some kind of national plan, which for me is hard to understand.
So you say there's still hope? You think there's still hope down the road?
I'm hopeful. I haven't spent a lot of time talking to people that feel like, all hope is lost. I think that was kind of the mood of the conference that I just left where the speaker made the announcement. But I'm hopeful after time over the weekend, we'll come back with renewed commitment to honor the promises we've always made. And fundamentally, that's about solving the problem, not about rhetoric of repeal and replace.
When you look at your social media accounts and your posts in the past few days, you've had a number of people speaking out, basically focused now on 2018, saying, you're not voting how we want you to vote on this. So how do you come back to your district and convince them that your decision not to support this bill this time around was for their own good?
Well, we didn't vote. And so fundamentally what happened in the last 24 hours is there are a lot of people who were at a point where they were willing to say yes, who had been at no. And where that broke down is when conservatives like me said, hey, we need to see more optionality so that people have the freedom to choose plans. I mean, this Obamacare basically decided that there were going to be 12 essential benefits that every plan in America has to have. And it's essentially saying everyone has to buy an iPhone. It took the ability to go out and buy a flip phone off the market, if you relate it to a different product line. And so what that did is it took the cost out of reach for a lot of Americans. People are like, why is my bill going up so much? Well, because it's loaded up with a lot of things that you might not have been buying before. And that's not obvious to everybody that's a consumer. And even people that were buying the same product, because you had so much more stuff in the regulations, it started driving prices up in the market a lot more than they were before. And so that was an important win to be able to say, look, states can run themselves. States can decide to do this differently.
Congressman Davidson told me he expects this issue to come up during his town hall meetings. He is hopeful that Republican lawmakers will eventually be able to come up with a plan that satisfies all factions of the party. If you'd like to hear the entire interview, you can actually go to my Facebook page, McKee WCPO. Take a look, and we'd love to hear your response.